Seems like they would know.
Have you ever had your Uber Eats stolen?
How do you... I've had it stolen by a driver.
Yeah, we've all had that. Like, you just ever have somebody just swipe it off the, off outside?
No, because I purposely do a face-to-face. I'll never tell them to drop it off outside. One time I forgot it was coming and they left it outside and I went out and it was still there, thankfully. Why did that happen to you?
That happened to me a couple months ago. I was just thinking about that today.
What kind of food was it?
I got some, what is it, acai today.
Oh.
I've never had it before. I didn't realize it's just ice cream.
It's not ice cream, it's just like a super sweet smoothie. I would say. I don't know if there's dairy in it necessarily.
They said healthy, and I was eating it, and it's like, there's no way this is healthy.
No, it's just healthy because it's fruit. What the fuck is going on with this shit? I guess I should copy this link. Okay, we're back, baby.
Instrumentals and stuff.
Oh yeah, P-Rock makes some good shit. He has a good solo album. I forget what it's called. He's a rapper too.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, and Large Professor.
Yeah, you into Smith & Wesson?
I haven't heard a lot of their catalog.
I think it was the same producer as fucking Helter Skelter, Black Moon, I think.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? The Beat Miner?
The Beat Miners.
Yeah.
I was listening to music thinking I should just start making beats today.
Yeah?
It's really expensive to do. I think that's my biggest block, I guess. My biggest hurdle is that it's really expensive.
Was it ever cheap?
No.
Huh.
But it used to be easier to steal stuff.
Okay.
And now you have to have like the equipment and like a laptop and speakers. It's probably more expensive now than it used to be.
What I figured. It's like every like sort of artistic thing you're trying to do costs way more than anyone that could produce something good could afford.
Yeah, true. Somebody's asking what type of hat is that?
It's a Kangol hat.
It's a Kangol. He's looking fresh today, all black. Black on black on black. Right? I don't know the color of your shirt. No, you
White.
White with the shirt. That's a good highlight color for the all black.
Yeah. Plus I have my Timberlands on.
Oh, you got the Timbos on.
Yeah, sure.
Damn, you look like you're from New York City.
Yeah. I've never been, and it seems everybody I've met seems obsessed with it that's from there. So that means it's probably a bad place. Everybody's always talking about it when they move.
I think it's like LA, it's very unique. And there's extremely lame parts of it and extremely cool parts of it. And everyone's idea of what's cool about the city is completely different.
Yeah.
From what I gather.
Feels like it seems like it gets too fucking cold.
Yeah,
That's my main problem with it.
I'm cold right now and it's like 50 fucking degrees.
Yeah, I mean, I just fucking hate the cold. I don't get these motherfuckers that want it to. But also, I have like fucking skin problems, so cold is bad for me.
What's your skin problem?
I just used to work with
you're
like,
white in America.
Yeah, that's a big problem. I just used to work with a lot of like chemicals and shit, so like I got really bad eczema from it.
Yeah.
So when I'm in like cold weather, it starts to kind of come back. Cold, dry weather. It's really bad on my feet. It used to be really bad on my hands. I used to have to wear like
get
gloves.
chemicals on your feet?
Well, that's mostly from like it just being wet. A lot of it's probably as much as my hands being wet all the time.
Oh yeah.
For fucking 8 hours a day.
Yeah, my hands used to be crazy dry when I washed dishes.
But yeah, I had to work with all sorts of like weird chemicals and fucking soaps and shit.
And you were a car detailer for people that don't know?
Yeah, I did that for 5 years. It It's actually not that. It's a pretty okay job. It's not bad.
There's a YouTube channel called The Detail Geek, and he's a guy who professionally details cars, and he gets like millions of views just from cleaning dirty carpets. What do you think about that? Should you start up one of those businesses? Sounds better than producing music.
Yeah, I mean, I could, like, if I had all like the equipment and shit, I could clean a car pretty quickly. My car's pretty fucking dirty right now.
What equipment do you need?
I really don't need that much. I just need like the fucking blast and some fucking what's the shit I use for windows?
Windex.
No. I'm trying to remember what it crystal glass. Yeah. I can honestly just use the crystal glass for everything.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is that strong?
Yeah, I mean, all I really need is just a rag and like, I mean, I probably should use the blast. The blast sucks though. I mean, if you spray too much of it, that'll fuck up your lungs.
Honestly, your car's cleaner than it's been in a while since I've gotten in it. There's just cigarette ash everywhere now.
Yeah, I actually, last night a woman came to see me at the Comedy Store, and then I met up with her.
A woman came to see you at the Comedy Store?
Yeah, and her and a friend, and then I met
Is it because of your Puma hat?
Yeah, it's definitely because of the hat. But afterwards we met up at a different bar, and she rode with a friend, so I had to give her a ride afterwards. And then so what I did is, this is funny, my car was just fucking full of trash, and I told her, yeah, I'll give you a ride, but I gotta go do something real quick. Then I just drove to the gas station next to it, and I just tossed everything.
And she had no idea.
She was none the wiser.
Yeah, she had no fucking clue. Well,
I'm an absolute mess.
Somebody wants to know, what is the blast?
I don't remember what it's called. It's like a little yellow. It's like a yellow liquid. You just spray it on cars. You wipe it down. You just spray it on the rag, and then you wipe down the fucking car.
And they call it the blast.
I mean, that's what we called it.
Okay.
There was a name for it. I forgot what the actual name for it was.
It's like I'm being driven by a young Tarantino. Do you wanna write and direct movies?
I wanted to when I was a kid. I mean, the reason I started comedy is that shit's expensive. I couldn't afford to go to any like good college or anything.
It's like why it's easier to become a rapper than a producer, cost-wise.
Yeah, I mean, stand-up doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost anything to start it. That's why it's such an easy. There's no barrier to entry at all.
That's why it's a portal to hell for crazy people.
Oh yeah. There's more crazy people in stand-up. I mean, anything that's free, there's gonna be a lot of crazy people there.
What else is free? I don't do shit other than stand-up.
I mean, I feel like it's like things that are free and things that are very expensive attract crazy people.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Crazy people might just be everywhere in America right now.
I feel like people that are born in a higher economic status tend to just be able to mask it better.
Hey,
like, you talk to them for any longer than fucking 10 minutes, you figure out real fucking quick they're a lunatic.
Yeah, that's pretty true. My gauge of and hey, what's up, Ted, by the way? He says hey to you too.
Hey, Ted, how's it going?
People say you're crazy for being a teacher. Yeah, I mean, that is insane. I would never be a teacher. My whole gauge is if they bring up politics or society really quickly, they're always insane.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, if anyone wants to, or has intense enough opinions that they feel like they need to talk about it, or they've clearly just been thinking about that shit all day, it's like, I don't fucking care. I'd rather hear that you were like scrolling on the internet watching cat videos or whatever, or playing video games. Tell me something you did that wasn't just propaganda you read.
Yeah.
Anyways, who did you figure out was crazy? The girl who you cleaned your car for?
No. I don't even remember how we started talking about that. Oh, you brought up crazy people at open mics.
Oh yeah, that is true. I did do that.
I mean, we're about to go to an open mic. There'll be some crazy people there.
I think it's I've never been to this one in particular.
Oh, it's bad.
It's bad.
Really fucking bad. I went last week. it'll be bad, but it'll be like there'll be people there. You know?
Okay.
It's that sort of bad.
Okay. I guess I could deal with that.
Yeah. Well, not audience. There won't be audience.
Oh.
It'll be all comedians.
Well, that's fine.
It'll be the sort of East Side mic that you don't really run into anymore.
The just super artsy kind.
Yeah, kind of. At least I just haven't. I guess since working at the store, I just haven't gone to those as much.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't gone to them as much either because they're not fun to go to.
Oh yeah, they're a pain in the ass. But like, I feel like it's weird. I mean, I at least don't know of many right now that are going on like that. There used to be a couple when I first got here that weren't fun at all.
Like what?
Like Wife Cereal, when that does at Cafe Tropical. That one was never a good time.
There's a new Cafe Tropical mic.
Oh yeah, there's one at 8.
It costs $2 though, so that's a rip off.
Yeah. But I mean, actually, I probably haven't gone to that many. For the most part, those sorts of the East Side stuff people complain about isn't really true.
I guess there's PDA, but it's burnt to the ground now, so they can't harm us anymore.
Yeah, but they were fine though.
Yeah, they were better than a lot of the places.
There's some spots I've gone to where I felt like just having a southern accent put me, you know.
Oh yeah, they instantly thought you were a weirdo.
Yeah.
I mean, that definitely happens.
But I mean, you know, it's whatever. Some mics, I mean, there's possibilities. Some mics, it's like I don't really think of as like the East Side, the way other people view it, just because I've been grandfathered in.
Yeah, I mean, all the mics we go to are considered East Side alt mics that everyone hates, who isn't somebody who goes to them often.
But I feel like we've been kind of grandfathered in, because we've just gone to them for long enough and everyone knows us.
Here's what I was thinking about. God damn it, the gimbal's doing this bullshit again. Anyways, I was thinking about it yesterday. After the pandemic, the East Side scene suffered severely, and the West Hollywood and West Side scenes flourished. As far as they're having the amount of mics and shows and all that shit.
Well, the West Side didn't really give up on, they didn't stop doing comedy, you know?
Yeah.
Like all that Hollywood, there's plenty of like those underground Hollywood things, which I mean, I wasn't here at that point, so I'm just basing this all on stuff I've just heard.
Yeah. But I mean, even the bars that are happening now, it wasn't necessarily all comics that were doing it during the pandemic anymore.
Yeah.
I think the East Side mics are just harder to get in by either real gatekeeping or perceived gatekeeping.
Well, they don't have anything to actually gatekeep, is the unfortunate reality, I guess.
Yeah,
if
so they're just weird.
You know, if there was something they could gatekeep, it's like, then it would all be, it would all be better, you know? Mm-hmm. It's like, they're going to gatekeep just like a monthly show or something, like nobody has anything to really gatekeep. Yeah. There's not a club really on this side of town.
We're going to basically the main one.
Yeah, we're going to the main one, yeah. But that one doesn't really do shows for stand-up that often. The stand-up shows just aren't profitable.
Yeah, their stand-up shows are basically like one-man shows. They sometimes have actual stand-up comics, but the real seats are sold by some like clowny performer who's been on TV a couple times or has a viral internet account.
Yeah, I mean, stand-up just doesn't make money on this side of town. I mean, a lot of people just probably don't really fuck with it that hard. Yeah, definitely. I mean, stand-up is a particularly aggressive art form, I guess. It's not just because of like the content. It's just a guy. It's just somebody talking. Not a guy, but just like somebody. Which is somebody talking and then just saying a bunch of things that are not necessarily connected. Yeah. Which in of itself is kind of aggressive, I guess. You're getting fucking heady right now. I guess so.
No, I agree. I think also East Side has an issue with they feel bad about charging for shows. because they actually have the moral and mental foresight to be like, this isn't worth that much money. And the West Hollywood shows are like, people pay $40 to go to a comedy club. They'll definitely pay $20 to go to my bar show.
Yeah.
Which is sometimes true.
Also, I think.
Hold on.
I think a lot of times charging money at all, I think makes people think it'll be a better time than it is.
People do say that.
I mean, it probably does make people laugh more because they're trying to just make up for the money they lost. If you
that is one.
You don't have to laugh.
That is one of those situations where sometimes you're at a free show and it is like, oh, there's crazy people here just because they can be here. No one's around to be like, get the fuck out of here, pal. Is Cooper here?
Let me see.
Because I think we're already missing the sign up for that mic. It starts at 5:30. And Sarah is right. Everyone should hit the like button and subscribe to see more of the Puma hat.
He told me he was just going to take a shower and then head this way.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I should let Cooper know that he'll be streamed.
You should have asked him how dirty he was. Yeah, you might want to tell him. Did you even tell him I'm here?
I did.
Okay. This will be a good opportunity for you to advertise your podcast.
Oh yeah. We have the Dag Nabbit Boys. I'm officially saying it's a connected podcast to Goods from the Woods.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Both hosts have been on the Goods from the Woods.
Both hosts have lived in the. I live 2 blocks away from the compound.
You've slept on River's floor before?
Oh yeah, I have. I slept in River's apartment. And Cooper lived next door.
And wants to move back in.
He does. Cooper says you should stop. But,
Cooper says a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but I guess we'll have to do it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I can just put away the gimbal and definitely pretend like I'm not streaming while still obviously filming it the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to piss them off. I gotta hang out with them the whole night, you know?
Tell them we're filming a documentary about you.
About me?
Yeah, and we're live streaming it because people want to see the behind the scenes. I mean, I got a good angle on you right now. If this was a documentary.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody else also is already excited to see Cooper.
Oh, cool.
So maybe that'll make him want to do it more. Now that we've teased him.
Yeah, we've teased the second half of our podcast, the Dag Nabbit Boys. Check it out.
How many episodes are you at now?
I think 45.
Oh man, you're almost officially a real podcast.
You got like 5 more.
You hit 52, I think. That's when I consider it real.
So Cooper will be here at 5:53.
What time is it now?
5:38.
That's stupid. Actually, that's not that long. What should we do till then? Go in Kava?
I guess so.
No, he doesn't have a new Mercedes. If you know Cooper from years ago on the docu-series, he does not have a Mercedes anymore. He has a motherfucking Honda Civic.
Yes.
And it's all beat up because of when he lived at my apartment, the amount of people who tried to break into it. The door is all fucked up.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I used to park on that street and people would sleep in my car.
Yeah, that happened to my old roommate, Max.
But that guy was cool. He would just lean the car back. It would smell weird, but he wouldn't take anything.
That's good.
The thing is, if you want to sleep in my car and not take anything, that's fine.
Yeah, who cares about that?
Yeah. I don't, I'm not gonna be, you're gonna take my stuff. You're gonna sleep in my car. Like, you don't have a home. Why do I care?
Because they're making your car smell bad, but I guess you smoke cigarettes in there, so you can cover up the smell of a homeless guy pretty easily.
Yeah. I mean, it takes like 2 cigarettes.
What y'all doing now? What we're doing is going to the Elysian Theater Vault, the Brain Rot open mic. And we're gonna go there soon. AKA right now, I'm drinking a Celsius watermelon that I bought with food stamps. So the government is getting me hyped up right now. If RFK bans high fructose corn syrup, you're still allowed to drink energy drinks because they don't have it in there. So that's a good thing, right? This woman straight just walking in the damn road. But yeah, we're basically just waiting for Cooper to show up, I guess. And then we're gonna end up mega late on this list. I don't feel comfortable streaming in the room, so I'm probably just gonna go walk around on the sidewalk for some points.
Okay.
I don't think the fucking audience, they're not gonna, or the comics there, they're not gonna want their set streamed.
Absolutely not. There's a couple of them like to do it. I don't get it. It seems like it's...
Well, no one watches, and I feel like out of the people watching now, about half would leave if we started showing open mic comedy. Half would instantly leave. The other half would check out pretty quickly thereafter.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not fun, you know?
No.
Actually, let's walk over to the convenience store because I gotta buy cigarettes.
Okay. We're going to buy cigarettes, everyone.
Yeah, send some money to pay for it. Let's raise some money.
Okay. Sometimes that works.
Let's raise $11.
We need $11, folks. Shane Showbiz, right?
Shane-Showbiz at Venmo.
Shane-Showbiz on Venmo. He needs $11 for cigarettes. He spent all his money on the Puma hat, unfortunately. Yeah, fuck y'all, I'm out if you do that. Yeah, and look, you say you'd stick it out with the open mic comedy thing. You would try. You certainly would try, but there's a point where it's not even like funny bad. It's just like boring and like incoherent in a way that's not funny.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're trying to make a point or have a thought come out of their mouth. They just don't know how yet. Or maybe it's like a bit that it's never gonna work, or I don't know. I'll stream my own set.
Yeah.
I don't care about that. I'll just have to not be racist like usual.
Oh, man, yeah. Your shit is rough. People don't know how open mics are bad. They know they're bad. But they don't know in exactly what way they're bad.
It's not like, you know when you watch a B movie and it's so shitty that it's funny? This is, it's happened. You've watched a movie that was...
No, I mean, it's not like that.
Yeah.
No, it's nothing like a shitty movie.
All right, we got $2 towards your cigarettes. Thank you, Sarah. Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah.
It's on the super chat. I'll send it to you.
All right, hell yeah. If Sarah lives in LA, she can have a cigarette.
Okay, she might like that. If you're in Seattle, you can give her.
Oh, I probably won't be in Seattle.
Man, Rivers is going there today.
I give him a cigarette to give to Sarah.
Yeah. Rivers might smoke it. Rivers is a vape head. He snuck a vape into Disney and then was vaping at the happiest place on earth.
Man, that's really sad.
I agree. Good. We're good to go. Yeah, and we are in the middle of a hurricane. It actually is very windy out today.
Oh, there's a hurricane?
No, but it's just very windy out. Someone's complaining about the audio quality. Someone being Christy.
Christy? Hey, Christy.
Yeah. She's very concerned about the technical quality of the stream. She's the one who bought this gimbal, so she does help. But there's nothing I can do right now about this. I think even if I had the mics, it would sound crazy.
How much does a gimbal cost?
I don't know. It's expensive. I think they sell cheap ones too. And if you read the on-line reviews, some people are like, hey, this broke instantly. And other people are like, hey, this lasted me a fucking year. But then it says the same shit on like the $200 ones. So it's really hard to gauge. Christy says, hey, Shane.
Hey, Christy. I mean, I already said that, but I'll say it again.
Yeah. That's why the ladies will get in your car when it's clean.
Yeah.
Because of the hat.
Yeah, imagine if I had just not cleaned it out. You guys would just be piercing through all my just empty water bottles.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it usually is when I get in your car.
Yeah, but you aren't wearing lady high heels. Usually.
Not. Yeah, that's crazy. Good. I'm glad a girl came to see you at your job. Did she see you do comedy or just see you check IDs?
See me do comedy.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I got her into the Tim Dillon show.
Oh, nice. Sarah says she would not get into your car if it was dirty because she'd be scared about her feet. Do you have anything that could be dangerous to women's feet when it was dirty?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know what her worry is there necessarily. Maybe there's a snake.
I'm not throwing out like razor blades.
Needles.
Yeah.
You keep those and reuse them.
Yeah. I passed by a needle earlier today
Nice.
on my walk. I also almost tripped over one of the tents, like, because they undid the tent, and it was just in the middle of the sidewalk.
Oh, yeah. That's not a good place for any of that stuff to be.
Yeah.
Oh, she's worried about her feet because you look like Quentin Tarantino and you'd want to come on her feet, I think is her point.
Oh.
Or
I don't really
put them in your mouth.
Though.
It's just the...
It's just that Kangol hat?
Yeah, I think it's just the Kangol hat. I mean, you don't physically look like him at all, in my opinion.
He's a very weird job.
Yeah. I think you have to get plastic surgery and, like, clench your jaw from doing coke like crazy also.
I'm not a foot guy.
Yeah, I mean, foot guys are weird. I don't think I've ever met a guy who admitted to being a foot guy. But also, I could have just never met a foot guy.
There's a lot of things where it's like, you have no clue, you know, if you met a guy. A lot of guys just, they don't tell you something that's like socially unacceptable, you know?
Someone's saying you could also be an NYC Guido.
Oh, okay.
But what were you saying?
There's a lot of stuff where it's like you just don't really know a lot of guys in your life because they don't admit it, you know?
Yeah. I guess it's not that cool of a thing to admit to.
Yeah.
Maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, people don't even really... Because podcasting, people will air out all their fucking dirty laundry. I don't really know of any podcasts where the guy's like, I'm really into sucking on toes, you know?
Yeah. I guess when I've heard guys talk about being into feet, they don't talk about it like they put it in their mouth. But you know they put it in their mouth.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So it's like tits to them. You put tits in your mouth.
Yeah, and that's, to some people, that's disgusting.
Like putting tits in your mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm saying to some people.
Some people don't like ice cream.
Yeah, it's true. Some people don't like peanut butter. Some people are just crazy.
Yeah, they don't like good stuff.
Some people hate their mother, so they'll never want to suck on a titty ever again.
It's just sad.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
They need therapy. They need freaking therapy.
Yeah, and maybe they got a therapist so you can suck on their tits.
If you get a good one.
Yeah.
You get a good one that's really into it's called immersion therapy or something.
Were you pointing at something and you just lifted?
No, I was just moving my arm.
Oh, okay.
That's just a sex worker.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Echo's here.
Echo.
Echo the dog.
Echo the dog is here.
Yeah, his head's poking out.
What's going on with Echo? There's a dog here that we know because it's owned by a comic. I don't know.
Let me ask Monique before you put the camera in her face.
Yeah. Hey Rob, what's up?
Hey, Sam is streaming right now, just letting you know. Hey, Echo.
Echo's a stream superstar. You're the new Kai Cenat, right, Echo?
Oh.
Yeah, Echo does do stand-up. Echo's been at more stand-up shows than most humans, legitimately. How are you doing, Monique?
All right, how are you?
Good. Oh, yeah. I'm good. Me and Shane are going to go to the Elysian.
Oh.
I'm doing my weekly stream.
Oh, cool.
It just happened to coincide. Echo, you are a cutie. Aw, don't growl at me, Echo. You know we're friends. He just thinks I'm wielding a weapon at him.
Yeah.
We have to walk over to the gas station. Cooper's here.
Okay. Good seeing you, Monique. Good seeing you, Echo. Yeah, Monique has been on the Goods from the Woods. Friend of the show, Monique Moreau, I guess I should have said.
Yeah.
If the person was in it, you would do dog feet stuff? Okay, I mean, that makes sense. Dogs like having their feet tickled sometimes. Or sometimes they don't, and that's why it's funny to do it.
Well, it's the same thing with their stomach. You know?
Yeah.
Some dogs don't understand that they shouldn't like that you're touching their stomach. Some really hate it. Cats uniformly hate having their stomach touched.
Yeah, they have to really trust you for that. Dog feet smell like corn chips. That's kind of true. They don't. Most things about dogs do not smell good.
We're good to walk over this way.
I don't see him. I'm gonna be honest.
He said he'll be here in 2 minutes.
Okay.
He said that a minute ago.
Oh wait, there he is. I see him. He's already honking at motherfuckers. Friend of the show, Cooper Lyden. We already had somebody say they're excited to see you, Cooper. Well, I stream on Thursdays, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. I was gonna go to Elysian by myself on the bus, but I ran into Shane. Switched up the plan.
Yeah. So I feel like it's a good time to advertise our podcast.
Yeah, that's kind of the reason I thought it would be a good idea too.
Yeah, we do a podcast called Dag Nabbit Boys. A lot of like weird riffs and all sorts of stuff like that.
What else?
What?
What else?
We're outlaws.
Right.
Yeah, we're outlaws. We're doing Slabtober right now. We talk about, elevating the United States through concrete, raising it up to 200 feet.
Oh, that kind of slab.
20,000 feet.
It's not like the kind of car.
Yes. So we'll be discussing that for the majority of the month. We're already on part 2. That part 2 came out this Monday.
Okay. How many feet is it up?
20,000, the height of Mount McKinley's Peak. You have to do Mount McKinley's Peak because that's the highest point in America of elevation. And everything needs to be flat.
Yes.
So you go up to Mount McKinley to get the highest point of elevation.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
In America, it'll improve it thousands of folds.
So we don't have to climb the mountains anymore. We can just walk on them.
We're going to be sawing the mountains in half.
Whole country's flat.
I don't hate that. Sometimes, like, we're on a hill right now. It's kind of annoying.
What the fuck? Now you're going around? You've had all the fucking time in the world to go around them, and now you're not? You dumb motherfucker. God damn it.
I agree. They saw you going for it, and they were like, oh, I could also go for it.
Fucking sitting there behind like a dumbass. 10 minutes.
But yeah, the middle of the concrete, in the middle, it will be, there'll be tunnels.
Tunnels?
Yeah, there'll be tunnels in which many people will live.
Under the slab, because the population of America is on top of the slab. And then anybody that wants to come to America can enter through the tunnels on the bottom of the slab that are built by the government. That's called hell. And it's really hot and dark down there. But if you want to come to America, there's no more borders. You can just walk right in, but you live in the tunnel system within the slab.
Sometimes in those sci-fi movies, the tunnel system's actually better.
No, in this one it'll actually not be. And it
It's
won't be
not.
sci-fi, it will be real life.
It'll be really hot and closer to the sun. And a lot of wind up there.
A lot of wind.
Yeah, I mean,
What about the tunnels?
Well,
That's good. There's gonna be no wind. That might be even worse.
yeah, I mean, the tunnels are bad because it's dark and it's kind of full of smoke because people are lighting fires to eat and to get warmth and stuff.
And all they have is tunnel to burn.
I mean, they can bring whatever they want into hell.
That's what you're gonna call
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, it's called hell.
Okay.
It's underneath heaven.
The
which
top's
is
called heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who decides who gets into heaven and hell, I guess would be my next question.
Well, the people in heaven on the top of the slab are just the current citizens of the United States. And then anybody else that wants to come to the United States can go to hell. Not like figuratively, not in the rude way that people say it now. I mean, literally, there's a place they're totally allowed to go to. And they can walk right in and live there for as long as they want.
So this is an immigration solution that Republicans might agree with.
Yeah.
I think everyone could kind of agree with it.
I mean, it's just a general solution for it's just a way to start over, of starting flat. The sides of it are covered in mirrors, so they'll burn, Canada and Mexico.
Oh no.
And kind of
Is that by design?
Yes.
And then after long enough of that, we can probably take over Canada and Mexico and then hopefully raise those countries 20,000 feet. I mean, the ultimate plan is...
Isn't that the height airplanes fly?
Oh yeah, that's going to be a big problem, but we'll take care of it.
Well, it's not going to be a problem because we'll have high-speed trains to get across. But also, if you want to fly an airplane, yeah, you just lift off and then you barely have to go any higher.
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
So all domestic flights will just be kind of shooting like 45 feet over people's heads.
That could be fun for kids.
Yeah. Kids, adults, senior citizens. It'll be fun for everybody.
It's the kind of thing that everybody is going to enjoy. It might sound kind of new and scary, but
So did flight itself.
so did flight itself. Oh, that's a spot.
I knew this guy who lived by a new airport in Austin, and the city started doing intimate domain payouts because it was too loud for people to live there anymore. He got like $20,000, and he tried to use it to buy another house in the neighborhood to do the same thing over again. But it didn't work because he didn't get enough money the first time. So it was a bad plan, but you might have to give out some money to the people in hell. Gotta lock his door.
So what is the chat saying about the slab? Unanimously, good idea, good job, Shannon Cooper.
Let's see. Someone says a sharp nosedive once you leave America and you're going international.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is that kind of the point?
Yeah, they get it.
So you're just the highest.
Yeah.
I've always said, Goods from the Woods podcast, smartest viewers of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so they should probably come over to our podcast, Dagnabbit Boys, you know.
Where can they find that at?
YouTube, Spotify. You can check out our Instagram page, Dag Nabbit Boys. What else? Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
We're giving a thumbs up.
Oh, wait.
We see somebody we know.
Oh,
We see someone we know. We've arrived.
we're friends of the stream.
Yeah, we're
Friends of the street.
friends of the stream.
What's going on? What are you streaming?
Just streaming YouTube to the fans of my podcast. The big.
Okay. Hey.
What's up? Do you want to promote the mic at all? For
Yeah,
anyone
my
who-
name is Sarah. I'm a total cutie here in Los Angeles, and every Thursday I run a mic. Why do I sound like I'm in like remedial English?
I think you went total like infomercial mode.
I know, no, I went
and you're just
bimbo mode.
not talking like yourself.
Whatever. It's called Brain Rot Mic, and it's every Thursday, and we're gonna start right now. It starts at 6.
Okay.
This
good.
is why I can't be an online person. Like I'm meant for the stage.
hard.
Are you gonna stream the whole mic?
I wasn't planning on it. I didn't
You
know
can.
if I can.
You want to.
Okay.
You just have to get everybody's permission.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Most people might not want this.
I know. I personally love being on camera, even though I turn into a dolt. I'm a good actor, but like when you're like just talk to camera, I'm like,
Yeah, I agree. Sorry, I'm signing up.
Is he coming in?
Yeah, I thought he's in here already.
Nice rig.
Thank you. It's a gimbal. I'm streaming right now.
Sam, you want to put your Instagram down?
Oh, I guess, yeah, I should.
Yeah.
Here, can you hold this?
Totally, yeah. Hey guys. Yo, I can't figure out how to use this thing. Gonna show en route to the bathroom. Yeah, he'll probably take a. What am I allowed to say on here?
Yeah, it's a preferred relationship.
Send him money.
Yeah, they do. And they can super chat.
Can you send me money? My Venmo is my name, Sarah Stern. I would love to be sent money. I'd love to be. What's the opposite of a pay pig? The one who receives.
Oh,
I could be really mean to you if you send me money.
Financial
A
gob.
findom. Yeah, that's what I want to be when I grow up.
That sounds like a good thing to be. That
Right?
sounds like a good thing to be.
Yeah,
Thank
I couldn't
you.
figure out. I had a really bad angle of myself.
No, yeah, it's, there's this thing. There's a
that's
little knob.
cool. Findom, yes.
It's way too fancy. I don't know. It's pretty cool. I like it. Whatever the fuck
Yeah,
you
so
want.
just
Show the route to the bathroom.
with an H. SARAH SHTERN.
Stern.
Stern, yeah.
Spelled like it sounds.
Don't you know? Don't you know?
Oh my god, the gimbal's freaking out. Okay, and yeah, I might show the entrance to the bathroom. Because it is kind of
The bathroom?
cool. Yeah, I'm gonna. Through here, right? Okay. This is Luis Lumez. He's one of the worst comedians in Los Angeles.
You get so many followers from
If you see him, avoid him at all costs.
Follow me on Instagram at Ian Ira Russo. I taught Ian Ira Russo everything he knows in the game. I taught Ian Ira Russo everything.
gave him all his
every
best
single
advice.
thing. He told all the best advice. I was like, dude, you shouldn't let her be talking shit about you like that. It's all about shifting your weight. Yeah. It's like,
Fix it. You just called him and go, fix it, Ian. Fix it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna show. I hope the internet stays active because it is a little strange route to the bathroom.
Child.
I don't know if it's working or not.
You guys passed out with flying colors. Vicky, the babysitter. Smash, yeah. Iconic pointy boobs. She would step on your balls for sure.
Is it working?
Timmy's dad. Smash or pass? Smash? Smash? Yeah, okay. What about Timmy's mom? Oh yeah? Oh wow, okay. Who's the hottest cartoon mom we have?
Lois.
Lois?
Nah, Lois is crazy.
Lois. No, she honestly, her body is tea. It really is. And she's out there for like the big nose representation. I can get down with Lois. She's actually a down bitch. I actually fuck with her heavy. This is why it's the brain rot, Mike, because this is how my sentences come out. I went to college! You know? No, Vicky for sure. Okay, what about Cosmo and Wanda? Double, smash, or pass? You take it both. It's double or nothing. Cosmo and Wanda, smash or pass? Pass? Why? They can turn into anything! As long as it's pink or green. Hey, Matthew! Welcome! So cool. Well, there's like a lot of people here today, about 11. I like how somebody left out the 11th slot. It's quite weird, but it's totally fine. Also, I'm gonna release a new poster, so maybe at some point I'm gonna put it up here and you guys can give me like live feedback on if you think the poster's good or bad or the good amount of bad. Because I'm always, no offense, but like people are out here making the ugliest fucking comedy show posters. No, like people are out here going, okay, Microsoft Word, okay, 12 headshots, yeah. Okay, horrible font, yeah, time and date, Comic Sans, let's go, everybody's gonna wanna come to this. It's at 11:30 p.m. in Santa Monica. Tickets are $85. Please come! You know? And it's a bringer. Like, I just really hate that stuff. I'm really obsessed with this album, you guys. Anybody else?
Here we are.
So crazy. That was just my space, and not a single one of you have listened to Mayhem by Lady Gaga. Fucking depressing is what it is. Oh! Not a single one of you has listened to Mayhem from top to bottom. Not yet. Oh, don't play with me like that. You asked who this was, okay? What? What? Abracadabra is good?
Abracadabra, right?
Yes, Abracadabra is good. Dumb. It's the lead single. It's like on NFL football. I'm not impressed with you. It's kind of your thing. I don't know, whatever. Guys, I respect all the men in here, I really do. I want you all to like me so much. It's the only reason I do this. But I love like hanging out with comedians because everybody's like, you know, I was the class clown, it's how I coped. It's how I dealt with all the bullshit, making people laugh. And I just like don't relate to that at all. I don't really make anybody laugh, including when I'm on stage. I do this for attention. No, do you want to see my tits or something? Like, I want you guys to like me. No, I want you guys to like me. Louis C.K. was my idol. That's true. And I found out he did stand-up comedy. I just thought he showed his penis to girls. I'm just, you know, people don't want to see a down bitch down. People don't want to see body tea. People don't want to see a smile on a woman with the ass so fat. They don't want to see it. They want to see her crown. I can't believe none of you have listened to this album for completion. That's all of your homework for the next week. What the fuck? You know who's paid like $250 day rate for this. Smash or pass this guy. Wow. It says a lot more about you than it says about me. I agree, it's a pass. Oh, what about Bluey? Smash or pass Bluey? Pass? I heard Bluey's dad is hot. This is true? Yeah. Smash Bluey's dad. This is so crazy. I thought this was, yeah, Bluey. Okay. Paw Patrol. Okay. You want to do this so bad, you start an open mic. No sunshines and rainbows over here on the other side. No, seriously, I always dreamed of this. I did. And then I woke up and I was like, oh my god, it was just a dream. Thank God. Every time I do a joke, it gets no reaction. No, my job here is to absorb all the bomb energy, blah, blah, blah. If you do well here, you're not going to do well anywhere else, blah, blah, blah. Whatever, it's not that deep. This is freaking me the fuck out, okay. Wait, okay, I have one more thing to say. Do you guys know about this YouTube channel with the Russian, there's 2 Russian kids, Vlad and I'm gonna bring it up later. It's Russian propaganda and it's awesome. These 2 Russian kids are like, Mommy, Mommy, Mommy! And the mom's like, woo! Cheese tea. Anyways, we have a great mic for you guys, so clap your hands, clap your feet. I guess I'm gonna start doing the on deck thing, but I hate it, so whatever. On deck is Patrick Gallagher. Up now, please make it fucking loud for Michael Watkins! Oh, 3.5.
Thank you. Can we skip this ad? No? Well, I'm fucking Chip Skylark.
Yeah.
FYI. First it was, there we go, to business. First it was man buns, and it was dad bods. It's like, what's next? Right. So I'm trans. Boo! Oh, come on. Some people think the vaccine, the COVID vaccine, made me trans, and I like to consider myself one of those people. I think that's what it was. I think it was the vaccine. You take it once, it makes you gay. Take it twice, shame on me. This is really anything goes, Mike. Calling your bluff on that. I was taking Lyft way too much lately, and it's way too expensive. Anyone else taking Lyft too much? Is that not relatable here? I just moved from Philly. I'm taking Lyft too much. I'm trying to take the bus more again, but I still like to give myself that Lyft sort of feeling, you know? So now when the bus pulls up and the doors open, I like to go, "Is this for Michael?" And they just love it. The bus driver loves it. Everyone behind me loves it every time. I go, "Oh, actually, let me check the license plate," and I go to the back of the bus. Make sure we're not all getting kidnapped. Yoko Ono? People are still mad at Yoko Ono. Like, to this day, you bring up Yoko and, boomers are so angry she broke up the Beatles and ruined their life. You know? So angry at Yoko Ono. You literally never hear anyone angry about the guy that shot John Lennon in the face. Nothing but love for that guy. We love the guy that killed John Lennon. Yoko, we tear her down every chance we get. We get the day off from work for the guy who killed John Lennon's birthday.
Right, Frank.
That came out weird. I'm gonna do one more thing, and I'll get out of here. Marilyn Manson. They say he got a couple ribs removed, right? So that he could do what? That's right. And let me tell you guys something. I am gonna do that too. I'm also gonna get this done. I'm actually gonna get all of my ribs removed. The whole cage. I'm going cage free. Get them all removed. This way I can actually go all the way down and around and back up. Give myself a romantic kiss. And then make of the night. Be like my own tall husband. Ooh, when'd you get home from work? Someone's trying to get their dick sucked tonight. Have a good night, everyone.
Set number one, pretty good.
Say what?
A joke bombs, you hit the flute?
Usually, yeah. Sometimes I just hit it.
I know, but like in the room, like as like a fun game.
Oh yeah, I can leave it up there.
Just to keep people on their toes. Is everybody okay for the communal flute?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Are you okay to share your flute?
Yeah, I can go with it. Feels good, right?
Okay.
Rivers,
I was talking
bring
to
the
some
slide
guy friends
whistle.
about J-O-ing the other day.
Rivers,
And they
you
were
can
like,
make
yeah, never J-O without porn. Is this true?
you can make it over here.
Never without porn? I need to get a read of the room. These aren't jokes, it's just my time. No, Louise? You do it to that match? Everybody else is silent, so heavy porn for everyone else. Well, super glad I asked that. So good. I like to do it to my imagination. I like to imagine my boyfriend is dead and I'm a famous actress. Works every time. Well, up next, he's sure to talk about his dick, and then on deck is Brooke McBride. Please make it loud for Patrick Gallagher!
Let's see. I might go outside after this guy. I know this is rough and weird to watch.
Boy, I've had a hell of a week. I had to call the FBI on my mom. The female body inspectors. She's got breast cancer. I'm just gonna read random things. If I can get to it. Okay. I want to apologize for my behavior at the Walmart Supercenter store number 5686 in Burbank, California. Specifically to floor manager Kathy. I don't know her last name, she wouldn't give it to me. Kathy, I am sorry. When I walked into your Supercenter, and may I say it is a super one, you run a tight ship, Kathy. I did not plan on making you and your staff uncomfortable. This isn't who I am. I am at my core a yodeler. I know this about myself. I know that I was put on this earth to yodel. I genuinely thought my yodeling in your establishment would be welcomed and even celebrated. It was not, and I apologize.
You wanted to see an
Here's my impression of a gay
open.
pirate.
Wanted to see an open mic.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of cum. I'm trying to write a thriller right now, and I had to stop because it was just too thrilling. I've got a mind for business and a body for sin. Would you answer my cold call? I have no issue asking women out, but I'm really afraid of men rejecting me to be their friend. Like I try to
It's
play
always bad
cool.
when someone
I'm so
like
sorry.
this old
You have a
and
beard.
this bad.
And really, I'm just like daydreaming about starting a podcast with them. I've got like cool stuff we can play with. I've got a box of road flares. I got a grappling hook. I've got like blade weapons we can play with. That'd be fun. I am a romantic, and a little bit too much of a romantic, because I was watching a documentary about Hitler, and Ava Braun stuck with him to the very end, and that kind of, I got a tear from my eye from that. All right, calm down, scrub daddy. Wipe off that damn smile, you junkie. You're cleaning my tub, scrub daddy. Stop making products I want to fuck. Sex sells is too far. Oral-B spit play? Come on. Michelin brown star escort ratings? What's next? Pampers wet holes? Why don't you be like Dawn dish soap? Just conveniently at every oil spill. Not suspicious at all. All right.
What do you guys say? One more comment before I get
No
outside?
penis stuff today.
Let's go outside now.
Cool. Well, up next, we have a lovely lady, and that's always cool. How do we feel about 3.5 minutes? Kind of good, right?
Yeah.
'Cause one time I did 5, and it was too long. The whole mic lasted 2 hours, and I wanted to kill myself. So. I was bad on the second one. Luis, you're after Brooke. Up now, she will cure your disease. Make it loud for Brooke McBride!
All right, we're here.
This is so fun. I've never been here before. I'd like to try something that I've never done before. My friend is a Quaker, and they said that at like Quaker meetings, they sit in silence until the spirit moves through them. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna really think about that. And I was sitting with myself, and this is what the spirit moved through me today. So I hope it's okay that I share this with you guys. Again, like this is my first time ever doing this, so just be easy on me. Is it too loud?
These people moved to LA to pursue
So that's something I'm
comedy
working on.
professionally.
Thank you. No, thanks. No, it's fine. I've just been practicing that for a long time. But yeah, that's something I'm working on. Remember Pitch Perfect? That would have done really well in Pitch Perfect. You guys remember COVID? That would have been bad in COVID. During COVID, I wasn't doing. Oh, no, it's okay. I thought I dented the mic. I think it was already dented. And during COVID, they were wearing the little hair nets on the mics, which was cute. I was a teacher during COVID. Okay, you guys hate teachers. You don't have to clap because I did just quit kind of recently. I was a daycare teacher for 5 years. And I taught at one of the schools I taught at I was the only white girl there. It was before the DEI rollouts, so that's how I got the job. It was me and all these Latino women, which was my dream and their nightmare. Because they would all speak in Spanish to each other and I'd be like, wait, what did you guys just say? Can you say it a little bit slower? And they were like mad at me all the time, but it was fun. Oh, I got a text.
Yeah.
It's from my friend Izzy. I'll be there in 20. Gina, I don't know where she's going. I will not be there. But yeah, it was really great. It was really fun. It was really special. All the kids also spoke Spanish too, which was nice because then I got to learn like some phrases. I learned acostate, cállate, que paso away. You guys do not speak Spanish here. Maybe some of you do. I also do not, which is why, it's not why I don't work at that school anymore, I didn't get fired or anything. I just was like, I gotta do comedy now. It's time for me to focus on me. I don't know though, I guess that was it. It went so fast. I guess I spent all my time beatboxing and I really didn't enjoy the moment. But yeah, this is great. I definitely want to come back next time. You guys give it up for yourselves.
Yeah.
You have another minute. So you did have 30 more seconds, and that sort of breaks my heart. That
it's okay.
Okay.
There was nothing really going on.
It breaks my heart to know you're down. How would you have dented the mic? Like with your powerful voice? With my full dent in the mic. You were just like, wow. Like, speaking as a woman is so powerful. And it dented the microphone.
I have to go outside.
In the woods, we are proud. You know what? She's coming back? Yeah. The joke goes really well. Dom, you're on deck. Matthew, you're in the hole. Everybody else can be in my hole later. Just give me a call. That's so gross. Why did I say that? I feel like worse than usual this week. Not on stage, I'm doing incredible. Doing bad is sort of my forte. I just feel horrible this week. Anyways. Yeah, cool. He's to Louise to the moose, so make it loud for him.
All right, we're coming out here to smoke cigarettes with Shane Bianchi.
Are you smoking?
No, we are collectively though. Chat is smoking with you.
How are they feeling about the open mic?
They're liking some of the comics.
Okay. That's good.
I think a lot of them have never actually seen an open mic. They don't know what to expect or what's happening.
Okay.
But it's just people trying out jokes, you know? The brain rot open mic. Are you excited about your 3.5 minute set?
It's not for another, like, probably 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So other people are smoking up with you.
They're what?
Smoking up with you. Cigarettes.
Other people smoking?
Yeah.
That's good.
It's apparently pretty popular.
Where are most people from? Like, that listen to it? Do you have, like, what's it called? You can check.
Well, we have people in Seattle right now. I think we have a person in Florida. Rob, I think, is in Canada. Chris might be in California. Christy's here. There's somebody in Anaheim. Couple people in Seattle. Sometimes we get some people from Nashville.
Oh,
We got a guy from Nashville we know, Dom. Anaheim, Maryland, Florida. All right.
The two main ones I get on my Instagram are New York and here. And then
Yeah.
Tennessee is number 3rd.
That makes sense. There's more people in those cities to be on social media.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, those are the biggest cities.
Uh-huh.
I think it's like Chicago's number 3 or something for cities.
Is it? I thought it was Houston.
Houston's like 4. But Houston's so big.
Oh, Robson, Missouri. Yeah, Houston is, maybe I'm thinking just, I don't know, population-wise, it's pretty fucking huge.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. It's like the closest thing to sort of sprawl in LA.
Uh-huh. Outside of St. Louis, hell yeah, hell yeah. And you look even cooler when you're smoking. It's sad, but it's true. I remember when you didn't smoke cigarettes. That was a crazy time.
Yeah. It's a crazy, what was it, 8 years?
You
13
quit for 8 years?
Yeah.
Damn. What got you to start again?
Same shortage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What got you to start zinning though?
Mikey.
Oh yeah.
Because I never really, like, fucked with nicotine that hard after I quit smoking. But I don't know if I was ever, like, fully addicted to it as a teenager.
Yeah. Zins seem crazy. Zins are like the edibles of nicotine.
Yeah, they make me, like, kind of sick.
They get your tolerance so high that you need to start doing cigs and vapes and patches and...
I won't do vapes. Vaping is too much.
Do you have Medi-Cal?
I do.
They'll give you free a nicotine gum.
Oh, would they?
Yeah. And you could just fucking chew on that and get jacked.
That shit does fuck you up. Remember on that one stream where I swallowed it?
Yeah.
You guys thought it was gonna make me sick.
You texted me later and just said you felt really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that.
I don't remember texting you, but that sounds about right.
You had to go to like a show, or I don't know if you were just going to watch or perform or something.
I think I was going to, a show.
You try to block the wind. What do you think's happening with this show tonight on the marquee? Stage something. Yeah, I think anyone in here, if they know someone, just walk around and be like, hey, are you Sarah and Ted in Seattle? Hey, are you Rob in Maryland? Or Chris in Maryland and Rob in St. Louis? Rivers keeps track of where everyone's from. If somebody comments in the chat, he instantly says their location.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
You have to use the crazy one, right? He's gonna go use the regular bathroom like a chump. I don't think it's even open. Left when he was in his early 20s. That's cool. Yeah, I guess Shane got in. Ooh, this guy's a Teamster. Chicago seems cool. I've been there once or twice, and it was fine. It was completely fine. I'm sure it's got cooler stuff. I didn't get a chance to check out a whole lot of the city, but it was cool. Yeah. So yeah, what do you guys think about the and hey guys, guess what? Rivers couldn't find me today. Haha, tricked him. Rivers could not find me today. He had to ask. Yeah, what do you guys think about the open mic? Should I go back in there, or is it absolutely torturous like it is for the people in the room also? And the best part is, it's right now, even if you went up with a good set, I bet you would kind of bomb. Missionary is a stage read and an incredibly pious and irreverent comedy pilot that you've never seen before. Oh. Well, that sounds like AI wrote that comedy description, or an incredibly lazy writer wrote that bio. You gotta write that bio. Yeah, the host is chill, definitely. Shane's sneaking back in. We're out, let's stay out, yeah. Nah, you shouldn't feel bad judging. They're doing a thing where they're gauging how good it is or not. Like, if they should keep doing it. And I know they can't hear you not laugh, but you're allowed to judge them. They put themselves out to judge. I count 16 readers. Oh, 16 different characters in the pilot. Another guy that looks like Jeffrey Dahmer. I don't think there is any other guys that look like Jeffrey Dahmer other than me and Shane and Cooper. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to do comedy. It's definitely hard as fuck, and I can't fault anyone for bombing. Good on them for even trying. Yeah, and that's the thing also. Some of these jokes could possibly work if they were doing them in front of a crowd that was better and more apt to laugh. Right now, everyone's pretty much in a bad, I don't want to say in a bad mood, but not in a great one. Just because being in an open mic's energy draining. Yeah. You're allowed to judge art, even if the artist is bad or crazy. I mean, you can definitely take that into account with the review of their art. The funny part is if you come here with friends, you just end up hanging outside, outside the mic, not watching shit. And that makes me feel kind of bad, but I don't know. I don't think that it's going to take as long to get up as they're talking about. And I don't even know how much stream I have left. I only have about 30 minutes of stream left, it looks like. 3.5 minutes isn't a lot of time. No, you can't build up any sort of significant chunk of bits in that time. So you're kind of stuck to running short stuff, which does suck incredibly bad for development of longer bits. But being more short and concise in your jokes can help in some ways. In other ways, it can hurt. But, yeah. Oh, there's a church over here. I almost always come here at night. I don't know what the fuck anything around here is like. Stephen Wright, Mitch Hedberg one-liners. Those are the hardest to write, I feel like. Not hardest, but it's hard to write ones like that other people haven't already come up with, because that's such a... so many people like that type of comedy, so people try to emulate it. So you're really going into a hard realm of comedy there, because there's a lot of funny people doing a lot of funny things. Yeah. I mean, they were both hilarious writers too, though, because you see people with similar delivery, but they don't do good. I'm gonna go back inside for a second.
Wow, so good. You were talking about Nebraska. It reminds me of one of my favorite Lady Gaga songs. Nebraska, you and I. Come on, no. Yeah, you and I. Oh yeah, I'd rather die. You guys know this song? You guys are such. Come on. Without you and I. No. Put your drinks up.
Come on, Chris Murphy. We're having fun here.
I really just want to be a singer and an actress. They don't let you do that, so I chose comedy because they just let you do it. Okay. Sarah, you're on deck. And right now, a cool guy from the South, Matthew Carpenter!
This guy is Shane's roommate.
They have all-brand Plan B at Rite Aid too, and it's called Option 2. I saw it when I was buying Starburst one time. I've been watching a lot of basketball, as you have as well. I really like a player named Luka Doncic. I think Luka Doncic he's like a great player. He's so dangerous on the court because when he plays, it makes me proud to be white, and that is historically the most dangerous position. My favorite player, though, is Ja Morant. Y'all know Ja Morant? All right. If you don't, Ja Morant is a basketball player for the Memphis Grizzlies. And he's a great basketball player, but his career keeps getting fucked up because every time he has fun, he takes out a gun and just waves it around like he don't care. And every time they're like, Ja, you can't keep pulling out these guns. And every time Ja's like, but my song was playing. I'll just go in the South. I went to a terrible college. My college was so bad that my freshman year, so many students were run over by cars, they had to send out an email telling us to look both ways before crossing the street. Campus-wide.
They didn't teach us like critical thinking at all. Like I've never been able to figure out the twist at the end of a movie before. Like sometimes I'll see a movie without a twist, I'll be like, no way. Twister means tornado. And I'm kind of dressed like Glenn Powell, so you know. I was his inspiration for that character in Twisters. People don't know that. People do know that. I think people are comfortable opening up with me. People talk to me like I'm a dog. Like sometimes I walk into a room, people will be like, there he is. I think people are comfortable opening up with me. My mechanic told me he was sad. Which I did not care for. If you're gonna put new brakes on my car, I need you to think that life is worth living. I asked him how he was doing, he was like, I'm sad, which I didn't realize was an option. Like, if you asked me on the worst day of my life how you're doing, I'd be like, pretty good. My mom just died, but at least I'm in a lake house now, so give it to God. I didn't know what to do. I kissed him on the forehead. I was like, please don't fuck up my car. Caress the side of his face. I don't know. Trying to lose weight. I don't even want to lose weight for health reasons. I just want to lose weight so I can wear Levi's jeans. Because Levi's puts the size of the jeans on the outside of the jeans. And I can't be walking around with people knowing I'm a 36-29. I especially can't have people knowing I'm a 36-29 whose jeans are 4 inches too long for him because Levi's refused to make pants for the My Neighbor Totoro shaped man. It's terrible. Alright, that's all I'm gonna leave you guys.
Yeah. See, it's less painful when a funny comic's up. Like I said, it's not perfect. It's not like the room's extremely
Sabrina,
high.
will you put your name on the map? Huh? Karen Carpenter?
Let's go
the
into the
woman
creepy
who
bathroom.
plays Bart Simpson? Do I look like I know what that is?
Yeah, honestly.
I do? I've heard of that. I know that one. Just lost him. Never had him, is the truth. Cooper, you're after Sarah. She's up next. I do have to say, Mr. Crocker, smash or pass.
Smash.
The teacher who's very good, right? Smash? I hear half-half. I say smash because he's ugly and neurotic, just my type. Up next is, we have the same name. People say we're
ugly and
alike.
neurotic.
They say we have the same name. We
Come
talk
to this
about
mic
making music.
if
You
you're
guys know
ugly
that
and
one.
neurotic
Yeah, you all had
and
a
you
brat
believe
summer.
with a
Thoughts?
girlfriend or wife.
You all had a brat summer, but you won't even entertain a mayhem spring. People say we're alike. They say we have the same name. We talk about shooting photos. I don't know if it's honest. Okay, Cooper's after. Right now we have Sarah Nelson. What is up? How is everyone? Great.
Good.
I'm doing awful. I'm doing so bad. I haven't been on a stage in a while. And then this week, it's been a real downward spiral. I found out I have probably a hormonal imbalance. Yeah, which makes sense because every month I, it's a real rough time. And so basically this week I've just been living off orange juice and cigarettes. Yeah, like a real David Bowie diet. Yeah, I think his was just whole milk and steaks, but I'm not fucking do that. That's sick. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. It's not really good, but it's getting better. It's getting better. And I thought, I'm on a show on Saturday. I haven't been doing comedy in a month, because we're gonna get into all of that. But I was like, yeah, let's do the final vault.
Let's do
Oh, it's
it.
called brain rot mic now.
Oh, it's brain rot.
Brain rot mic, sorry.
Okay,
Another
cool.
10 seconds.
Because in my mind, I was like, this is the final boss. Before I get better, you know, I gotta fuck around with this shit. Anyway, what else is going on? Okay, where's that dude? He was talking about generic plan B. I literally have a joke about that. Like, the whole, first thing he was talking about is the beginning of my joke. I was like, what the fuck did he steal from me? No? And I was like, no, he didn't do that. But yeah, I bought a generic plan B, and it was at CVS. And basically it was right when I found out that the Sunset wildfire was going on. And so, there I was standing in line, ready to put out my own fire. Because I'm not ready to have a fucking kid. And you're not ready to have a kid when people ask you if you have kids.
Cooper,
and then Shane, and then let out a laugh, but it doesn't make any noise.
For the next
Has that ever happened to you? I get a lot of old men that think I'm 22, and I'm 31, and they're like, "You have kids, right?" And I'm like, it's so scary, but I wanted to do that. Thank you. But no, there it was, and it's also crazy how at CVS, the Plan B is behind the counter in the front, so you cannot buy the Plan B in the pharmacy. So you have to go to the fucking front, in front of everybody. Really, can I get one Plan B? Oh, by the way, can I also get a blue raspberry vape? And a lottery ticket too, just because I'm feeling really lucky. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I have a lot of negativity in my body right now. I'm anxious.
We get 3.5 minutes.
Yeah. That was the perfect sound for that. I just want to say one other thing. I live in Studio City. Does anybody else? Okay. How you liking it? Cool. Yeah, I hate it. I'm hating it. It's crazy. I've never seen so many goddamn German Shepherds. And so many people with so much money who look like they don't shower. It's crazy,
Chris, I do get to, but I don't know if I want to put my mouth on it.
I really want to write this joke about German
Girlfriend
Shepherds
won't be
and how much I
happy if
hate
I put
them.
it in my mouth.
And I feel like a lot of people think it's taboo to talk about animals and hating animals, but I hate German Shepherds. I hate them. I see them and I think that is the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I personally don't even think they're dogs. I think they're spirits. And this was really bad, and I'm okay with that. So thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay.
It was not really bad, okay? Once again, this is an open microphone, so if you do out here, that could be your peak, and then you have to live with that. You're talking about German Shepherds, and it made me think of, with all this, Elon stuff going down. I just got a car back in June, and I was really gonna get a Tesla, and I was wow, thank God I didn't get a Tesla. Instead, I got a Volkswagen. That's Auto. Right. Well, I was also thinking about Auschwitz the other day, as I do most. Yeah, no, you could clap for that, I guess. Thanks. One white guy from the South starts clapping, that makes me uneasy. The only thing that would make Auschwitz sound more Jewish is if it was called Auschwitz and Sons. Sometimes I like to do some jokes that I wrote. And sometimes I really want to be that girl, who goes up to the store. Cooper, I'm sure you know these girls. They've got a leather jacket and a nice pair of jeans that fits on them well, and they talk about dating in LA. But every time I sit down to write jokes, the spirit of Don Rickles enters my vagina, and they all just come out like that. So I Guess I'm destined to be an alternative act. Well, this next guy, I see him at the climbing gym sometimes. Please make it loud for Cooper Lyden?
Yes.
Cooper Lyden!
You can do alternative comedy at the Comedy Store. All became mainstream like 10 years ago. There's no need for this scene anymore. The East Side alt scene stopped needing to happen when all of the most famous people from the scene got on Comedy Central. And they have specials on Netflix now. We are living in the shell of a formerly ousted scene.
Cooper having a breakdown already.
And that's how I chose to start. I alienated off top. I was going to say that, I was thinking you were making me think of Luka, Matthew. I don't watch basketball because it's a girl sport, but Luka, he was very famous. He's a guy, he was on the Dallas Mavericks, and he moved to the Lakers, and everybody was like, how could he leave his home of the Dallas Mavericks to go to Los Angeles Lakers? The thing about Luka Doncic is he is from Slovenia. He doesn't know where he is anywhere in America. It means nothing to him. That would be like looking at you and be like, how could you leave Ljubljana for Maribor? How could you do that? He doesn't give a fuck about either city. He got a Lamborghini and he said, yes. Looking for a job. I'm having a hard time finding a job because similar to everybody here, I majored in creative writing. Study beautiful things like poetry. If you want to get a job, do not study beautiful things. Beautiful things do not get you a job. If you study beautiful things, you will find yourself 5 years later in an Aflac group Zoom interview. One of the saddest places you can be. The guy David, he was trying to be inspiring. He said one of the saddest things I've ever heard. He said, 25 years ago I was working at Olive Garden. And I looked at myself and I said, am I just going to sell Italian food my whole life? And now I work at Aflac. And the world's so sad, the other people in the interview were looking at him like, that's awesome. You sell insurance, your life has meaning. All the jobs I work are so sad. Recently I was one of those guys that stands on a sidewalk and tries to get you to sign up for charity, which is just what you do when you're too scared to sell crack. It's the same thing, you're on the street and you're just trying to get people's attention. You have the same thoughts as a crack dealer. I was on the corner just like, I'm gonna get off this block someday. I'm gonna make my dreams happen and I'm gonna get off this block. I was terrible at it. I worked for a charity that was trying to end gun violence, didn't really have the look for it. Nobody knew what side I was on, you know? I'd stop people and be like, do you want to end mass shootings? And they'd be like, do you? I got a lot of free time now. I've been journaling. A lot of people judge the journaling. I told my friends I was journaling. They said, that is gay. And it is gay. And I suck dick sometimes, but journaling is gayer. Because it's gayer because you're alone. Just to finish your day and then be like, here's how my fucking day went. You know, it's a little fruity. But some of the strongest men in history journal, that's why we know about their lives. Napoleon would fight a battle, then go home and be like, the battle was really hard. It was cold, all my friends died. Thank you so much.
Shane, you're up next. And then Sam, you're up after. I forgot to say that, and I'm so sorry. I wanted to say Cooper was talking about basketball being a girls' sport. My boyfriend and I were just having some regular marital issues. I find him revolting because, he just lives and he finds me annoying because I'm a huge cunt. So we tried couples therapy, and it just, I think that is for boys. Couples therapy, that's a boys' sport. It's not for us girls, because every week our therapist would be like, this week, I think it's important that we let Sam, I just doxed him. I think it's important that
I never do this joke when he's around.
I think it's important that when we let Sam talk about his feelings this week, you should make space for Sam to talk about his feelings.
And I was like, well, I think it would maybe be cool and important if we left some space this week for Sam to, I don't know, get a fucking job! I don't want to do it. I want to work 3 times a year, make $6 million each time. That's all I want to do. I want to suck dick and make pies. That's all I want to do. No, you guys, I love my boyfriend when he's fast asleep. Thanks for letting me have that one. Well, on deck is SlamHarter. Coming to the stage right now. Honestly, coolest hat and chain combo I've ever seen. Please make it loud for Shane Bianchi!
A lot of people I know, they've been wearing like a hat for a strip club, like strip club merch, which is weird to me, to go into a strip club and be like, I want to support the owners. Beautiful women, I like them, but I love horrible men. I went to community college for 2 semesters, and I had to drop out because I couldn't afford it anymore. So not only am I too broke for college, I can't even afford to be a part of a community. While I was sitting there, I looked up the budget for that movie Rust, the one where Alec Baldwin shot the woman. The budget is $8 million. And that made me wonder, how much of that $8 million is whatever a person costs? How much is... I was listening to that song, Country Boy Can't Survive, and they say at one point that his friend got murdered for $48. Back then, that was like $143. That's not that bad for a mugging and murder, you know what I mean? $143, that's the minimum a person costs, I think. Alright? My rent is super cheap, and people will always ask me, oh, but is the area safe? And it's like, yeah, if you look like me, the area is really safe. Because none of the gangs want me to join.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
They aren't like, we need a 5'4" redneck. I'm from the South, and I'm from the South. People don't understand why Southerners don't understand LGBT stuff, and education's really bad. So Southerners don't understand most stuff. You know? Like, how is someone going to understand pronouns if the budget for their school's English department was $60? And it all went towards buying 1 DVD copy of Remember the Titans.
Comics think they're doing some weird alt bit, but it's just a thing that doesn't
I've probably
make
seen
sense.
Forrest Gump more than any movie,
It is a
and it's
little
just because I
distracting.
had a lot of teachers that didn't feel like teaching. I don't know basic math, but I can tell you all about Lieutenant Dan. I dated a girl who looks like Bugs Bunny. And I know that's true because my friend didn't believe it, so I showed him a picture, and he goes, the bitch looked like Bugs Bunny.
Maybe pull the attention.
I had
to the
sex
left
in a
of
car
the
one
TV.
time, and then I drove home, and the cop pulled me over for drunk driving, and he said, it smells like you've been drinking. And it's like, what do you think beer smells like? Alright. I got like 30 seconds, right?
Uh-huh.
Should I do something gross or really gross?
Really gross.
Alright, okay. So you guys know about anal beads? You put the little thing in your butt and then pull the shit out.
Sorry, Rob.
I can't afford anal beads, so what I've been doing is I've just been jerking off while taking a shit.
Bianchi, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, do you watch porn while you jerk off and take a shit?
No.
Yes! Imagination. Cooper, I forgot to get a boomerang of you. Can you come back on stage and let everybody laugh really loud?
Yeah.
Gotta do it in post. Getting the boomerang in post-production. It's gonna be a good boomerang. I like how she wanted people to clap and laugh. You can't, there's no sound in a boomerang.
I got it, Glenn.
You got it?
Yeah.
Thank you for giving me. Wow.
That was awesome just to watch that. I love you. I love when you do some physical stuff.
Oh, of course.
I'm a director. I'm a visionary director. Me telling Cooper, I love when you do physical stuff. Suddenly I'm Scorsese. Do you guys know who that is?
No.
He's Italian. I have a perfect rap. Don't be jealous. What if I started singing a RuPaul song? It would fall on absolute deaf ears. Don't be jealous of my boogie, jealous of my boogie. You can say that you are not, but I always see you looking jealous. Nobody?
Yeah.
Okay, the one woman and two gay people. Awesome. The front row is like, who's RuPaul? What's a RuPaul? Okay. We have 3 more amazing performers for you. Make it loud, make it loud. Up next, I'm pretty sure he's been live streaming this whole thing. And I really hope that he makes me a fin dom. Please make it loud for SlamHarter!
That's right. The stream has asked why the Fairly Odd Parents is playing. And I didn't know how to answer it. Yeah. What's up, guys? I have a friend who's like a super big leftist who's like scared right now, and they said they're fixing to like give up their ideals about the Second Amendment, and they want to get a gun, finally. And they're posting about like how they can get one online because they don't want to get a gun from a store that supports Republican ideas, or from an arms company that supports like horrible war stuff. And my thought on that is you can't get a cruelty-free gun. It's not possible. You can't ethically source. There's no ethically sourced arms company. We don't use child labor when we put together these AR-15s, right? We're good. I did the interview for food stamps the other week. It was sick. You have to be on the phone for like an hour. And the whole time I was doing the interview, I was smoking weed and playing video games, just thinking, man, Republicans would hate this. And it was cool. I don't know. It was sort of cool. You listen to this lady yap. She asks you so many fucking questions. They get to a point where they're literally just repeatedly asking if you're a criminal. They ask if you're currently in jail, if you have an active warrant, if you're on the run. It's just like, that's crazy that they're just like, look, you want to eat, but are you completely breaking the law in every way first? No? Okay. Then it seems like they're just profiling poor people. But then they ask at the end, are you making money from mining ore or oil? So they're not really just profiling poor people. Some rich people are on food stamps too, you know? The thing I found out about EBT food stamps is that you can only buy food with it. You can't buy like cleaning supplies or dish soap or paper towels or any of the thing you buy at the grocery store that you need. You know, so it's weird that the rich people who control everything are like, we'll give you food if you're poor, but we still want you to be smelly and live in a dirty house. We absolutely do not want you to have toilet paper. We'll give you the food to take a shit, but not the toilet paper to wipe your ass with. We will not do that here. You also can't get hot food, like you can't get the rotisserie chicken or the orange French fries. It's fucked up. You know why you can't? Because it might make a poor person happy. Right? Instantaneously, they might get to eat, and that'd be terrible. Because again, you can eat, but you have to fucking, work for it. Get to cooking, you smelly, dirty, poor person. That's me. I'm the guy who's that. But whatever. They're jealous of all my tomahawk ribeyes I've been eating lately. Eating crab legs. Oh, you won't let me buy a rotisserie chicken? How about I buy 10 crabs, you piece of shit? Yeah, and people assume like families on food stamps just start eating fancy meals all the time, living it up. That's like 2 hours out of the day. You eat 3 meals. The other 22 hours in a food stamp house, ooh boy, that's not pretty. You know, that's 22 hours of a lot of dog hair, cigarette smoke, and yelling. You don't want that. Anyways, give it up for your host, Sarah Stern, guys.
Well, that's my boyfriend Sam. Do you understand now? No, I'm kidding. That would be crazy though. My boyfriend's name is Sam for reference. I doxed him earlier. So what's the stream saying?
Let's see.
Do they like my style of irreverent, alternative sort of stream of consciousness?
No, they do say they think you seem cool. They have said that multiple times.
Do they want to see my tits?
Let's ask. Do you want to see her tits?
I won't show them.
Okay. Well, let's just see if they want it anyways.
Executive or something. Then I'll show them for sure. Like, if I got the opportunity to have my titties sucked on international television by Walton Goggins, you best believe I would take it. You best believe. Anybody else watching White Lotus? What about Black Lotus? No.
They seem like
Okay, so the idea behind the brain rot mic, let me just pontificate, wax poetic here for a sec. This is me sort of taking the form of stand-up comedy and taking a massive diarrhea all over it. This is me taking like what my ancestors did is, you know, a performing act of protest. They said we're not allowed in the theaters. We're too Jewish. We're gonna take the vaudeville. We're gonna bring it to the stage. We're gonna bring it to the clubs. We're gonna get arrested for it. And I think about my ancestors looking down, bequeath me, and just sort of shedding a single tear because I'm like, well, no, you can pay attention. The crazy part is I'm playing shows for you, and you guys are all still on your phones.
Did they hear me talking?
I'm giving you an out, okay? I'm giving you an out. Some pointy boob, pointy titty, cartoon hotties. The only one without pointy titties. Timmy Turner's mom. She got that round bosom. And our next comedian, well, I'll tell you this, he's not the Kyle Worst. Because he's Kyle Best. Make it loud. Woo!
I personally love Brain Rot Mike. I think this concept is golden.
Thank you.
Rock solid. Did anyone catch in the last episode, the babysitter was like kind of cosplaying as like a jigsaw?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also Timmy's dad is like on a leash at the very end.
Sexy.
So sexy and kinky. And I feel like, SpongeBob has this, you know, for us as adults, or like there's certain shows where you go back and you're like, but it's fun to explore a new one. My name's Kyle. Yes. I've not heard that joke before, but it's really good. And I've been looking for a job, and simultaneously prioritizing my health and my mental health. So I haven't been as productive. I've been going to like AA meetings, and like I'm a big 12-step slut. And I say that because it wasn't enough for me to go to like my typical meetings in the evenings, because I've also been working like part-time, and like now that's kind of fucking that up. But yesterday I went to a Codependence Anonymous meeting, and suddenly I'm like, oh fuck, there's like a deeper wound there than like the other one. But it got me thinking. I was talking to them about how a year ago when I first started going to these meetings, I went to a SLA meeting, which is Sex and Love Addicts Anonymous. I did this in New York. And it's kind of an interesting experience because I had a similar experience yesterday where I was like, I guess I kind of belong here. Like there's like, you know, I love love, and like, you know, I don't love myself, and I just didn't know. I hate to say it, Cooper. That's good. I was telling my friend today how a person at that meeting was talking about another 12-step program she went to. And my friend was like, what's the weirdest one? And I was like, it's definitely Under Earners Anonymous, which I later heard is Debtors Anonymous. Basically, my assumption is it's people who like can't make enough money and like kind of get caught in that pattern. But it just, I'm sure we all can't help but feel like that's like all of us. And yeah, she was just a weird lady. So fuck her, I guess. But yeah, I went to these meetings and they heal my soul. But the two interviews I had yesterday were, one was for a dog daycare. I'd be babying these dogs and cleaning their shit. Hell yeah. If they don't give me that job, it's their fucking loss, because that's my, I'd be kick ass at it. Other one was this personal assistant for this like development exec. These both were like on Craigslist, and it was just crazy that I heard back from like a TV adjacent job. But I think the catch was that they were like already shitting on the job like, immediately. It was just like kind of coordinator at Mad Creek. They did Ace Ventura, and I was like, okay, like. But he said you wouldn't like it. Like this guy's 90 years old. He's a huge asshole, and like you're gonna have to put up with his shit. And like I know my friends have worked for Scott Rudin, so it's so much like that. And the whole interview was him being like, "You do not want this job," and I just kept saying, "I do. You know, I'd be so good at it." And the truth is, I'm super polite and sweet, sensitive boy, and that I probably wouldn't be great at it. But it doesn't mean I'm not a yes man, people pleaser, baby. Where we at? Woo! Thank you. Woo!
Yeah.
Woo! Don't work on TV, Kyle.
Sorry, I felt like I had to stay in there for that guy's set.
Who's
Out of
that guy?
kindness. Kyle Best?
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Okay, they do say Shane crushed and that Cooper and Shane killed it. And this is I'm not going to tell Cooper this one, but they said, hate to say it, Cooper was pretty good. I don't know why they would hate to say that, but Cooper would be furious if he heard that. Hate to say it. You know, you fucking hate Cooper, but then he goes up and he does pretty good.
I have a Taco Bell gift card, so me and Cooper are getting Taco Bell.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Going to some show in the valley that I'm going to try to weasel my way onto.
Nice.
Real weasel style.
Hell yeah. Which Taco Bell are you going to?
I don't know. Whatever one Cooper wants to go to, I guess.
Fuck yeah. Listen, I've listened to most episodes Shermed Out.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't judge Cooper based off Shermed Out.
Oh.
A lot of that was just me rage baiting Cooper on purpose and then laughing at him when he would become enraged. It was
Hey, the chat should pick.
it was an artistically corrupt podcast, I would say.
The chat should pick what I should get from Taco Bell.
What should Shane get from Taco Bell? That's pretty much what it was. Yeah, I mean, anyone who heard Shermed Out definitely knows that's what it was.
Shermed Out is such a great name for a podcast.
Yeah. You guys should change your name. You can use that one. Okay, here's my other question. Do you want some gum? Is it working?
What is this?
Huh?
Shock scenes in LA. How does this work? I
So
can't
just
get it.
pull it. It's not working.
I can't get it out.
Do you feel it?
I mean, I feel it. It feels weird, but why is the gum not getting out?
I don't know. That's weird. You should. This is a thing that's happened. We find out some people don't have a sensitive hand.
No, I knew. I saw what it was.
I know, but like most people's, their reaction is to like rip their hand away very quickly. Like they can't do what you just
Let me
did.
see. This, I can't get the gum out.
Yeah, it's not working. Weird is
Maybe
what-
you have like a can or something I can open, maybe?
So you and Rivers both. I'm not supposed to do it anymore because I have epilepsy.
Yeah.
Should I do it anyways to see if it still works?
No.
Okay.
How long have you had it?
Last week, some weirdo gave it to me on the stream while I was walking down the street.
Oh. Are you saying go do this to people?
No, he was trying to promote this stupid app. I did it to Andrew Caudill yesterday, and I think Andrew literally thought I was offering him gum.
Really?
Yeah, I think he might be that foolish. Yeah, weird. That's what happened to Rivers. And it's the thing is, it's working because you can feel it, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so some people just don't have the nerve response because we did it to Kevin I did it to Kevin Anderson and Joe K. They both like ripped their fucking hand away. I'm the same way. I can't deal with it.
Oh, yeah. I think they have high pain tolerance.
Cooper won't do it.
He won't?
No.
He's scared?
I don't know. He said he didn't want to be electrocuted, so yeah.
He didn't want to be electrocuted? It's like nothing.
Maybe, yeah, we should have you do it when he comes out and just be like, I guess it doesn't work, and then I'll do it to him, and then he'll yell and be all pissed.
All right.
Well, Chris, if you watch that episode with Joe and Kevin's going to be a perfect Patreon episode. There's a large portion of it. Yeah, where we should get the whole, you get a video episode and you get it uncut.
I remember the first episode I did, I flipped through it. It was pretty heavily cut.
Yeah. Rivers likes to do some production stuff with it.
He cut out our, I think we had a Sandy Hook riff. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, I could
that
see
got
him.
cut out.
Yeah. But this time Joe K drank some stuff, some energy drink that's made him vomit before. Was kind of tricked into it.
Oh,
more or less. He almost did again, but we fixed it. And that part's probably going to be cut out because it just took a long time and
yeah.
Things got a little crazy. Joe's mouth had to be fixed. Rivers handled it well. We had to accommodate our guests. But yeah, look out for that one. Joe K fooled. He didn't really get fooled, but he definitely wasn't paying attention when Rivers told him there was that same shit that made him puke before.
Damn. I'm really fucking hungry.
Yeah.
I hope this mic would...
It's gonna end soon. It has to.
I think it's
There's one more set and it was 3.5 minutes, but we've been out here for like 10.
Yo.
Hell yeah, dude. Elise, you want some gum?
Oh,
bye.
Of course, I really need it. Oh, okay, it's not super strong.
No, it's not
That's
super
really
strong.
Wait, let me do it. Let me try it a man.
Okay. Oh, he saw Andrew. He might have saw Andrew Caudill legitimately fall for it yesterday. I couldn't tell if he was acting or if he actually fell for it. Yeah. You think so?
1,000%.
The fact that you would, yeah.
I love these growing up.
Really? Some random creep you gave it to me on the street last week. The battery might be dying. I don't know. On Tuesday it was working pretty fucking good.
Did you get that cool shot of the moon?
No, I didn't. What are you doing after this, Luis?
No. I've fallen for that before.
Is that one of the shots? It literally says it. It's not doing nothing.
Oh, it didn't shock you?
Oh!
Try it out. No. Wait, it doesn't, it's barely on it. That's a smart move, is to fake out. It doesn't work. Don't do it too.
I think it isn't.
This is very like
Some
Oh, yeah, it is. I can feel it.
it doesn't work on some people. It doesn't work on some people.
If you're pure of heart, it won't work on you.
Yeah.
It's like Excalibur. Try it out. No, I don't want to. Dude, it literally just feels like your finger went
Look
down.
at Matt.
It feels fucking like.
He's getting all
It feels good.
Let's try that.
Some guy gave it to me last week.
Yeah, it's as far as it goes.
Has that always
That's
been
all.
pink?
Huh?
No, it does kind of
Has
hurt.
that always been pink?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, no. Earlier I was using a different
harder
one.
you pull it, the more.
No, I don't feel it.
No,
You have to pull it all the way. See, that's what's supposed to happen. That's what's supposed to happen.
It vibrates your soul.
It vibrates your
It
soul.
might pop like a clot loose in my blood and kill me.
Yeah, it's gonna kill me.
Somebody told me that
Look,
you can hear it come on
you
too.
just kind of feel the tingling. Trust. I don't like this.
I know.
Yeah.
See, that's what's supposed to happen. That's what happens to normal people.
Yeah, I'm normal as hell. Let that be on the record.
I'm not supposed to because I have epilepsy, but
You can film me.
No, I'm not
gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
I shocked myself with it 4 times on purpose before.
Just to
Before
see.
I like 3 times before I knew about the epilepsy thing, and then 1 afterwards just to.
By time 3, you're like, I should probably do a quick Google.
Yeah,
And then
no,
one
it's
after,
well, it
there's
says
a
it on
face
the
of
side in this tiny print.
I love that too.
It's from an app, some weirdo who sounds like Elon Musk was trying to promote. He tried to promote parties and poetry readings and film screenings and.
Giving out these?
Yeah.
With a Frank Lloyd Wright quote on there.
Uh-huh.
Fantastic architects. That's such a random guy to include.
Yeah, it's like you'd have to be.
It is a new app.
It's not one of those old apps.
It's got the period on there, matter of factly. Oh yeah, we didn't give you feedback.
You guys need to see her. And let me know what you
To
think.
be wearing the.
Okay, what do we think?
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah?
I like that a lot. John Pork's on there.
John
Nice.
Pork, yeah. SpongeBob, Skibbity Toilet.
Nice. Yeah, that captures the spirit of the mic very well.
It does, yeah.
It's good.
I like
And
it.
I'm pretty sure
you're saying that comedy posters are bad.
I'm putting the mic up to myself
Are
and
you-
then also touching myself in this photo, which feels really
Are you a member of the Bad Comedy Posters Facebook group?
No, but I need to.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Because you know what I'm talking
Yeah, it's just a collection of those exact things you're talking about. It's yours now if you want some gum.
No, come on.
I've fallen for that before.
You fell for it before and tonight. You fell
Well,
for it
I
again.
didn't fall for it, but I was successly peer pressured into it.
Yeah.
Which is worse than falling for it, I think. Because that's just because I'm spineless.
What are you guys doing after this?
It's cold.
Yeah, it is cold.
I'm on one here in like an hour.
Oh, really? In the vault also?
Grace Rooster's show. It's a really good show. I'm like, I want to get a beer in Massachusetts. Let's go to Zebulon. I mean, they have $5 Tecate. That's pretty nice.
That's
Tecate? Yep. You gotta say with the accent. Tecate. Tecate. Excuse me.
TK.
Yeah, TK.
You want some
Do you drink any
TK?
beer at all, or are you sober?
I'm sober now. I should drink. I
Where's your
drink a.
go-to- You look like a King Cobra guy.
No, I would drink like Lone Star, which is like the equivalent
Texas.
to
Oh, you're
Pabst.
from Texas. Yeah.
And then I'd also drink like heavy IPA, so I could just get blackout off like 8
Most
beers.
ABV for the least amount of
Yeah,
money,
yeah.
perfect ratio.
I was big into that. I did drink a lot of Tecate. You know, I drank Carta Blanca. You ever drink that shit?
No.
It's pretty good. They don't sell it in 40s. They sell it in 32s.
You couldn't handle 40.
No, but it's honestly pretty good.
Four Loko purist.
Oh, dude.
Like you stacked up a bunch
When
of-
I
you stockpiled
first,
it with,
the first sip
prepping.
of Four Loko I ever took, I said, this is the worst shit in the world. I'm never going to touch this again. And then that night I finished it and then went back and bought another one and then drank it every day for the next 7 days straight.
That's a pretty good product review.
Yeah.
And then you found out you had epilepsy.
Yeah, well, that was years later. Doctor says it wasn't because of my years of drinking and drug use, but I really think he's
Did
wrong
you tell him
there.
about the 7 days of Four Loko in a row?
Wait, this is the second gimbal.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
this is the other one was having some issues, so I went with this one instead.
I like the gimbals remind me of a chicken's mouth.
Thanks for hosting. Thanks for hosting. Good to meet you. Sorry for electrocuting you, even though I didn't do it. He did.
He loves electrocuting women. He does that a lot.
He's an asshole.
He is.
I know that's
See,
right.
I'm not good when I can see myself. I can
Shock
like
him.
be
I shock him,
normal
alright.
if I'm just like
This way.
talking.
Yo.
That is. You are being. It's when you're like talking into a mirror.
I know, and that's why people are like, make content, make content. I'm like, I literally can't. I put my camera in front of myself and I just become like the worst version.
You just gotta frame it up and then go to the backside.
Yeah. You just feel like so insane. Like
Mhm.
you feel so you know?
Yeah.
I feel really like horrible when I do that.
And the lineup is like.
It makes me think like our regular actors when they learn their lines, are they like pacing around their house feeling embarrassed about the things they're having to say?
No, 'cause, like when I have to learn lines, like you know, like
there feels like there's a point to it. When I'm like,
Uh-huh.
going to make people like
I'm sorry.
sounding to the machine, you know, and it just feels so stupid.
Frank says, great job hosting, Sarah.
Oh my god, thank you. I've been really focusing on my hosting chops and just trying to like.
Just ride with us.
Am
We'll
I
be
supposed
back
to
in
look at
45
you or
minutes.
the camera? Where's my eyeline?
Wherever you want.
It feels more natural to look at you.
Yeah,
than
yeah.
Look at the camera.
Yeah, you can look at me.
I wrote Dom's down.
Yeah, good to see you. Oh yeah, let me. Fantastic.
Thanks, you guys
We're
are
getting
great.
beer at Red Lion.
Yeah, they liked your set.
Oh.
They liked your set. I was out of the room during yours. Yeah.
Who are you?
You didn't miss anything.
It's the Goods from the Woods right now. We're down to about
That's a good-ass
7
pod,
right
dude.
now.
Rivers Lang is a crazy guy.
He is a crazy guy.
I made $12. $2.
Is this your
Yeah, nobody
account?
sent me anything
Yeah.
on Venmo.
It's
I
the
want
Goods
some
from the Woods
Venmos.
account.
Dude, no one sent
I was
shit
supposed
on
to.
Venmo
I was
anyway.
supposed to.
We get fucking killed.
No,
I'm supposed
I was gonna send me stuff. I didn't think
I'm
you
supposed to
guys
send
were
this
gonna
$2
send
for Shane
No, you
for
broke
cigarettes.
bitches. I
Little
want
fundraiser?
I want one of you
Yeah,
to send
sure.
me some Venmo
We're getting
money.
a drink at the Red Lion.
Okay. Later, guys. I'm not going there. I'm gonna go get on the bus somewhere. Later. Nice to meet you too. Do you want any gum? Hey, you want any gum? We are all watching you. We are all watching you. Okay, now I gotta figure out how to get home from here. And I think it won't be that hard. But maybe it will. Let's see. Chill outside vibe. Yeah, the post-show vibe's more fun because everyone's a lot more relaxed. We've all thought about our comedy and done it, and now we're digesting how it went. And you feel like you've done something. Yeah, I mean, it has some fun parts. And I mean, I guess I could have kept hanging out if I wanted to go to the Red Tavern or the Red Lion or whatever the fuck they're at. But Luis also brought up a good point, which is that it's cold. It's kind of a far way away. I'm just gonna bus home. I was planning on busing here anyways. But I literally, like, I was across the street from the bus stop, and Shane was just walking the other way to come to this same place. So, yeah, I mean, I got rode out today. I can't complain. I think the bus stop I need to go to is this way. Let's try to find it without using any sort of computer or GPS. Let's see if I can make it. Got the classic 2 cans of paint on the ground. All right. Okay, this is one of the streets. 2 in the paint, 1 in the taint. Yeah, I guess you could definitely massage the taint. See, I think I need to go this way. I think. Maybe let's go this way first. Okay, so this is the 603. Does it come this other way? Later, want another ride? Nah, I think I'm good. Probably. Which way is this going? Brandon, Washington. I think that might be the actual way I want to go. 52 minutes? What the fuck? Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna look at the map. Yeah, I'm at Riverside, Nasalanda, or whatever. Okay, yeah, I'm at the right stop. Okay, yeah, I'm at the right stop, I believe. I don't know when it's gonna come. I am at the right spot. Extra long stream. Yeah, I mean, I should probably go offline just so that my battery doesn't die. And then I don't die. If both those things happened, that would be good. But then we could also do a public transit at night stream also. Oh yeah, it is a lot later than I thought it was. Holy fuck. So it's gonna take like fucking 15 minutes or some shit. I don't fucking know. How long does it take to walk? Yeah, definitely not walking. Alright, well, I'm chilling here, I guess. Waiting for the bus to come. Extra long stream today. Wasn't expecting it to go this long, but here we are. Here we freaking are. And you know what? Fuck it. I gotta save phone battery. I'm gonna get off. Tune in next week to see if I got home. Maybe not. The real LA, motherfuckers.